Hello, Nia. Hello, Kenton. It's still day 143, and we all miss you terribly. Nia, this picture, it always warms my heart when I see this picture. You had a bad habit, Nia, of loving to give the dogs treats. And at first, you weren't very sneaky. You just dump them. You'd sit there sometimes, just flip your whole bowl over. But you understood after a while that you'd get in trouble if you did. Never serious trouble, but just trouble. As the dogs got older, their tummies just did not sit very well, so they'd get sick, and we don't want that. But you would sneak, and in this case, here you are sitting at your famous bench, your Frozen 2 bench, and you had your favorite, which was SpaghettiOs, plain SpaghettiOs, no meatballs. And of course, you got your iconic cup there that you carried with you everywhere. But here you got really, really sneaky with your little, your bowl of SpaghettiOs. And what you would do is Stitch would sit there, very patient like he is, very calm, and you would take your spoon on the edge of your bowl, slide it up the side of the bowl, and you would flick, and it would hit the floor. And I knew what you were doing, and there was no big harm in it, and you weren't doing a lot of it, and he was okay. But what was funny with this picture was you flicked one, and he looked, and he couldn't find it. And I said, okay, it was about time to stop doing that. But I said, Nia, where is it? And you couldn't find it. And he couldn't find it. And he was looking and he was looking and nothing and nothing and nothing. But when you look up here at this picture, you flicked it pretty good because it landed right on the back of his head. And when we found that it was there and that he just couldn't see it because he was Richaroo, he was Stitcheroo, he just... he couldn't see it. We laughed and we laughed so hard, and it was so funny to you. And you then just you came on over and you got it off the back of his neck and you gave it to him, and he ate it. But it was just such a funny moment because, I mean, what are the chances that you just land one little SpaghettiO on the back of his neck and it stays there? And we found it and we laughed, and it was just a good memory. There was nothing big. There was no fascinating thing. It was just something we laughed at. We both couldn't stop laughing. I miss those times.